Welcome to Fantastic Math. This is Mr. V, and in this video we will factorize a non-monic quadratic expression by completing the square. Here's our expression. We want to factorize the expression 2x squared plus 20x plus 18. And you'll notice we've got this 2 in front of the x squared, which makes this a non-monic equation. So how do we deal with that if we want to factorize by completing the square? We don't know how to deal with a number in front of the x squared, because that doesn't give us a perfect square. So how do we do that? So let's have a look. Our expression is 2x squared plus 20x plus 18. Now, we haven't learned how to deal with this if there's a number in front. Is there a way that we can just get rid of that? Just take it away and deal with the rest of it the way we always have? Turns out yes we can. What we can do is we can start by factoring out the 2. So we look at the number in front of the x squared term and we go, we don't like that, we're going to factor you out. So what I want to do is I want to turn this into an expression where I have 2 in front of a bracket. Alright, so if I pull 2 out of 2x squared, I'm left with x squared plus 20 divided by 2 is 10, so we'll have 10x left, plus 18 divided by 2 is 9, so we'll have 9 left. And of course these two statements are identical. This is just the factorized form of the original expression. And this is nice because we can now ignore the 2 in front and deal with the inside like we have been. And we know how to factorize one of those using our completing the square method. So if we now ignore the outsides, and we're just going to focus on the insides, equals 2. I'm just going to bracket, I'll put another bracket over here. I'm just going to ignore that now. So if we want to factorize x squared plus 10x plus 9, we start by halving the term in front of the x. So half of 10x is 5. So half of 10 is 5. And so we can change this expression into x squared plus 10x plus 5 squared minus 5 squared plus 9. And we're used to doing that now. Again, we're ignoring the 2 and the brackets. We can now factorize the first half of the equation into our perfect square. And the perfect square here would be x plus 5 squared. And then we have minus 5 squared. 5 squared is 25, so minus 25 plus 9. And minus 25 plus 9, that's going to be minus 16. X plus 5 squared. Could we leave our answer like that? Yeah, we probably could. But it's not as nice having all of these extra set of brackets. So we're going to just bring the 2 back into the expression. 2 times x plus 5 squared. We can't really simplify it anymore. So that stays as 2x plus 5 squared minus, but 2 times 16 we can do. 2 times 16 is 32. And that's the factorized form. And so all we had to do to take care of the non-monic part was factor it out, ignore it, and then just factor it back in at the end. And that's how we can solve a non-monic equation by completing the square. Fantastic.